Good morning, Dukes and Duchesses of Durtumberland. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing amazing as always. Right, okay, just a quick one. I'm going out for a ride shortly with Lee and Gareth. We're off for pizza, we're off for beer, but more importantly, I'm going to be trying out waterproof Dungarees. I've had a couple of rides on these. I did a commute into work yesterday in them. So I've got used to them. I've got used to a couple of the quirky things about them. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how we get them on, and then what they look like, and say some of the more unusual things. So great, they have a zip at the side and a popper there. We'll come back to the popper in a minute because that has caused me an issue, but only a small one. Right, so literally just climb in and the other leg. And these straps over the top, they do unclip, so you can unclip the straps, but I'm not as dexterous as I used to be when I was younger, so I find it easier just to pop them over the shoulders, and you zip up at the side all the way up. And I say this is where I'm finding it a little bit fiddly. So you've got a popper here. It's best to zip it right up before trying to do the popper. So getting it on the side makes it a little fiddly to get to, but we're in. You have a fly hole here. I'm not going to get my schlong out, don't worry. But there's a fly hole there for your toilet breaks. You have a pocket up here that will fit a mobile phone in, they reckon, but I can't get my mobile phone in there. Could I? No, I couldn't get a mobile phone in there. But you could probably put some keys and your debit card or whatever in there, no problem. I don't think I'm ever going to use this pocket, to be honest. It's not for me. Actually, I could put my pass to get into the office building that I'm working in there. That could be a handy place to keep it. So yeah, these are Madison's waterproof dungarees. You'll see the straps at the back there coming over the shoulders, and yeah, I have tested them, not in any proper downpour. I did a commute in yesterday and it rained for all of about 30 seconds in the morning. It absolutely chucked it down during the day, so there wasn't much rain on the way home, but the ground was saturated, so that was good. So I made sure I went through lots of puddles and I came back bone dry. Now, there are some stats I wanted to read about these. Which I'm going to try and find now, because for me, the key thing more than anything else when it comes to waterproof clothing is breathability. That's the key for me. I hate absolutely sweating my guts off inside waterproof kit. So I'll go and grab it. This is my Endura GV500 jacket. I've had this now for, it's got to be coming on for 3 or 4 years, and it has been my absolute favourite bit of waterproof kit because it's incredibly breathable. This has a breathability rating of 40,000 something per hour, and these trousers allegedly have that as well. These dungarees have that. These are 40,000 as well. And as I say, to be fair, when I got to work yesterday, when I got home last night, I didn't feel like I was pulling off a boil in the bag outfit. Let's take this jacket off. Is with that popper. Now, I would probably have sized up a bit. I've got a bit of winter spread on at the moment, so I'm hoping to shift this lumber and it won't impede me anymore. But these are flush to me at the moment. And this popper I found when I first get on the bike, or if I'm getting down to put my boots on or whatever, that just pops straight away, which is annoying. The zip slowly goes down, but not enough to sort of have it flapping around like this, you know. That hasn't happened yet. What I've had to do, trail side, is just pull it, stop, pull my jacket up, stop, pull that zip up, pull that popper back on, and then, to be fair, it stayed put for the rest of the ride. It hasn't moved after that. It just seems to be that first, I think it's once this shifts and it finds where it's comfortable at once you're on the saddle, when you pop that in again, it doesn't go anywhere. And it's this probably is the main reason for that. It's not a design fault. It's not a great bit of design. I think probably here, maybe a Velcro strap would have been better. It probably would have been more to engineer for them, and that could impact on the price. But I think a Velcro strap there, sort of a pull through, tighten and down, something similar to what you get on the Endura trousers, along those lines, would probably be better than these poppers. I've found in the past with waterproof trousers and poppers here, they just pop all the time, and I think that's just once you're moving and your belly gets in the way, it just, everything just goes pop. But that's me, I'm a fat bastard. Pockets wise, there's another pocket here which is nice and low down. That is quite small again, actually. I've not, this is the first time I've opened that pocket. Can I get my mobile phone in that pocket? Yeah, I can get my phone in there, and it keeps it actually behind the leg, which is good, so anything that's coming up here isn't going to be causing any issues there. But these are waterproof all the way around. So I think the waterproof rating on these is 20,000 and the breathability is 40,000. But let's just check those stats and come back to you. The stats, these are the Madison DTE 3-layer waterproof mountain bike bib trousers. Fully tapered seams and DWR coated fabric, so very similar. This is DWR coated and fully taped seams on the inside as well, so yeah, very similar to that. Performance rating, a waterproof rating of 20,000 millimeters /H2O, hours 20 I guess, and a breathability rating of 40,000 milligrams over a 24-hour period. These trousers offer excellent performance. And yeah, that 40,000 is the key. I've found anything lower than that, I just boil in the bag in it. So 20,000, start to feel it. I've got a Gore jacket in there, Gore-Tex jacket, which is 20,000. And yeah, but it's okay for commuting to work, but anything longer than that, I'm like absolutely sweating tons in it. Articulated fit, stretch fabric, torso protection. So yeah, the high Dungarees style with the quick release stretch straps provides enhanced weather protection. And yeah, you feel nice and warm in it. Reflective insert, so yeah, there is reflective trim on here. I think there's some around the other side as well, on the arse maybe, I'm not sure because I can't see my arse at the moment. But yeah, these come in black as well, by the way. My wife Michelle affectionately calls these, so basically when he does then. They are, I suppose, a bit like Achilles waders. Multiple pockets, which we've talked about. Easy to put on and take off with a long side access strap, zip and stretchy straps, yeah, which we've talked about. This is the good thing about these. So these come in 3 different leg lengths. Funny enough, I was talking to one of my nieces earlier today because she was asking me about these. She's not as tall as me, she's a shorter lady. And these come in a 30-inch, 32-inch and 34-inch leg length. Now that is really unusual. It tends to be when you're buying any sort of waterproof trouser, it's one leg length. So if you're, regardless of what waist size you are, regardless of what height you are, you're getting the same leg length. And I've found in the past, that's probably when you find that some of these cinch up. Now let me just show you this. These have no facility on here to cinch these down, which could be a deal breaker for some people. I'll put my boots on and you can see what they look like with boots. So 2 seconds. Okay, so that's with the boots on, and as you can see, they sit nicely on the boots. I did find once I started riding, they crept up slightly. So yeah, you've got a little bit of a gap there. But that's just the fit on me, and I'm wearing waterproof boots. I'm not losing too much sleep over that. But a Velcro cinch there probably would help to secure that fit and stop that from happening. So for some people that might be a deal breaker. It could be the difference between whether they would go for these or not. But yeah, I'm happy with them, and to the point where I'm about to do a 65 to 70 kilometre ride. That's the route we've got planned. Whether we go that full distance or not will very much depend on the trail conditions, my mood after the video the other day, and yeah, very much dependent on if it absolutely lashes it down. At the moment, the forecast is no rain for the next couple of hours until midday, but then it is forecast to lash it down, so it may be a case of shortening the route. But I'm going to take these out. I was on an arm this morning whether to ride these or not, but reading again that they're 40,000 breathable, fuck it, let's go for it. Let's see what these are like over a long distance ride. I found yesterday on a 15k ride to work and a 15k ride back from work that I got in no sweatier than I would do normally. But yeah, let's see how these cope. Just one other point about this. When I wore these yesterday, I was wearing a normal cycling jersey which had pockets in the back, and I was wearing this over that, so obviously there was a bit of extra material around the back there. I'm trying to make excuses for my fat belly. It wasn't just my fat gut, but yeah, there was a bit of extra material at the back here which probably didn't help with that. Like I say, it's going to be interesting to see. I'm just wearing a long sleeve base layer today, so it's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to wear that underneath my jacket. Be interesting to see how that affects things outside. Right, let's get ready. Let's get a buff, get my gloves, get my helmet, and let's go for a ride, and I'll take you with us.
There's like buttons all round the side that clip into the thing.
If you feel the paddling on that, you take it and turn it click fit.
Click fit, that's it. Right behind you. Yeah, we will go nice and slow. Thank you. Hello, doggos. Yeah, now it stops. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely. That's alright, I don't mind that bit. That's fine, man, it won't be deep. Yeah, that's not deep, is it, to be fair? At the moment, anyway. He's got the Kelly beard. Oh, that's better. Terra firma. Just to help. Nice bit of new tarmac. Lovely jubbly. Gravel, sorry, gravel, not tarmac. Gravel. Oh, yeah. So far, no rain. But here we're coming up to wide open. Do we continue to Ponteland or do we swing a left for pizza and beer? Hey! How you doing, gents? You alright?
Till 60. And even then.
Yeah, I just want to have a go with them, so when the lights actually fit on my face, do you know what I mean? finally here, full circle. All I could think about was pizza and the beer. Oh, it's toasty in here.
See what? Drank on the bottle then, I could smell and take. So close.
No, you won't. I'll have a pint of stout, please, and a margarita pizza. Unbelievable.
Where are we sitting like?
Just that one, yeah, the one right behind the pizza oven. Yeah.
You just can't wait because he's hungry.
I'm being complaining non-stop, and they've been promising me, oh, it'll be round the corner. I said, cheers. No, I said, thanks.
She's not bothered about your story, mate. She's trying to do it, say it, it's alright.
I'm good. I was going to sit down. I need my beer, don't I?
What shit about today? Maths produce crap, innit? You can't beat yourself. You really can't. Training to Monument yesterday came out, it was rammed. I don't know, I mean, obviously they've got.
Thank you very much. Have you paid to park?
It was free before, wasn't it? Until they got resurfaced.
Oh, I don't know whether to put on my warmer coat. I feel a bit chilly.
Place to be, yeah.
I got it. Cheers, bud. Cheers. Cheers.
And mind you, I can say the same about my kids. And the other thing was, mate.
Nearly home, and it's absolutely chucking it down. So what a perfect test for the waterproof trousers. They've been good. Right, let's push on, nearly home. Oh, wowzers. Okay, that is, put the bike away, shut the door. Oh. 70k, well, let's be exact here, 69.37 kilometers of mostly dry weather, except for that last ride from the Low Key Brewery back to here, where the skies, luckily for me and Lee and Gareth, didn't open up until about a metre away from the pub. So we were sat in the pub thinking, will the rain stop? But it didn't. But it was a good opportunity to actually try these in some proper rain. And it was a good opportunity to grab a beer of Clouds, very apt for today, from Cloud Water from Low Key Brewery. But
We have done, as I say, 70 kilometres, just shy of 70 kilometres in these. They have performed fantastic. They are breathable. Yes, there's a bit of moisture in here. You're going to get a bit of sweat. I'm a heavy sweater. I'm going to put my hands up, and you know, you will, if you're a heavy sweater, you are going to sweat inside these, but I've never once felt clammy, particularly around the leg areas. The legs have felt lovely and dry the entire ride. The popper, I think wearing this thin base layer, and maybe just wear a thicker top over the top of it, wearing this thin has meant that this hasn't actually popped once. So that's a result. That's stayed in place the entire ride. So yeah, first impressions are very positive. I've loved having to not have to worry about these, you know, because I say normal bouted ones, I always worry about them slipping down, falling down over my arse. And yeah, there's a reason I'm not taking this jacket off fully. I'm going to do my traditional way of keeping things clean, and I'm going to jump in the shower fully dressed. So I will take this helmet off because this helmet doesn't need a wash. But yeah, really, really impressed. Dead chuffed. Very good bit of kit. Would I do another long distance ride in them? Probably not. You do notice you're wearing them. They aren't light by any stretch of the imagination, but they are very waterproof, very breathable, and that's key for me. I think these are going to be more of a commuter, or if I'm doing a lap of the reservoir up at Kilda, or going when I get my mountain bike, which hopefully will be coming in January. When I get a mountain bike for sort of short 15, 20, 30k rides. But they survived 70 kilometres of gravel, and there was a lot of standing water out there today, a lot of dirty tracks, as you'll have seen from the video. Right, let's go and get in the shower together. Come on, let's do this.